you been?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just relaxing. What you doing around here?
There's so many colleges here that I'm just realizing, and it's like I have no idea which one to even go to.
Yeah, I know. I heard that because I started walking around. I wanted to see what was up around because I live around here, and I was like, I didn't even know that I would lived around all these colleges, man. It's crazy. And it's like, since we're juniors, we're about to be seniors next year, I can't wait. Get out of there, no more high school.
I hear that.
And it's like, I don't know where to start because some of my friends started talking about like colleges and majors, and they don't know if they want to stay in-state or out-state. So I was like, what?
Yeah, and it's like my mom, she has no money for me to even go to college, so it's like a really struggle.
I think that's what that FAFSA thing was for, man, but because you don't want to come out of college having a debt or something like that. So I was like, what's that? What about you?
Yeah, my school is huge, so it's like I didn't even know where my guidance counselor is or where to find her to even get help on the situation.
Oh, wow. So I see, I didn't even know we had to go to guidance counselor and things like that. See, man, I don't know. And then I'm just kind of stuck. I don't know how to go from square one.
So many colleges to choose from. I don't even know which one I should choose. Where do I even start? Like, there's so many programs, but I can't find the right one for me. Like, really? Do I want to go to a 4-year college or even a 2-year? Is a 2-year even good enough? What is all this liberal arts stuff? I want to do something with sports management. I can't even find anything about sports management.
Trying to find out which colleges actually had game design as a major was pretty tough because I wanted to do game design. A lot of colleges don't have that yet. It's a growing like class, I would say.
I was focused on a lot of things when I was like trying to find the college that I want to go to. But the two colleges I'm trying to go to, I like both of them, but I'm gonna have to choose like between one of them. When I went to visit them, I was not really thinking about like the money or anything else. I was like mostly focused on like if I can really like see myself like staying in that place for like 4 years without having like my family, trying to make new friends and stuff.
You have to figure out what school you want to go to, and you have to figure out what's best suits for you. So all the things like the programs you have to do involved in it.
When choosing a school, there are different ways that you can see if it's the right fit. One is visiting a campus. You can do this by sitting in on info sessions, sitting in on a class of a course that might be your interest, interviewing different students that are on the campus, as well as going to open houses and overnights. This is a way to try on a school and see if it's the right fit for you.
So I'm still sort of deciding what my academic interests are. How should I word that on the...
Yeah, that's quite all right. I mean, you can write undecided, but if there are maybe 2 or 3 that you are interested in, it's okay to put them down. This is not a contract that says you have to do this in a year. Characteristics to consider when choosing a college include location. Where do you want to be, an urban area or a rural area?
Like now I'm kind of undecided of what I wanted to do. In between 2 schools, I chose the one that had more options for me. It's closer to home, but it's far enough for me to get away from my mom.
I chose to stay at home rather than to live on the campus because I figured it would be easier for me, financially at least. I mean, books and stuff, they cost a lot of money that I don't really feel like I have. And I'm not the type of person that likes to feel in debt or anything, so I didn't want to take out a bunch of loans. So for the time being, staying at home was just the easier option for me, or the better choice.
The type of programs that are offered at the institution. Is your major offered? What faculty are there that you feel you can engage with?
Is a 4-year college good enough? Is a 2-year? I don't even know where to start. Like, my parents didn't even go through this. How am I even supposed to get through this?
Right now, I have 3 schools that I have in mind, and for me, it will be the 2-year school for me, because that one I can just work on, my first 2 years, and after that, I can figure out if I either want to go to work or go to a 4-year college that will help me in the future.
I am happy that I made this decision to go to the 2-year college that I go now. I feel like I'm getting a good education because I can move up my grades much better than what I did in high school, and they can teach me a lot, and like the experiences that I can go through here to try to go to a 4-year college, and with the grades I can just transfer out with the credits and the grades.
In the long run, I found a school that gave me a lot of money and it has my major.
I know I wanted to go to a school where I can afford it, but also it has all the courses that I like, so I can pursue my interests in the future.
A third characteristic that is extremely important are the leadership opportunities. Are there opportunities for you to really engage in the community that share interests that you are involved in? Maybe you're a dancer and you want to join the dance club. These are real 3 important characteristics that you should consider when choosing a college. The interview is a great way for a student to showcase characteristics about themselves that the application does not necessarily disclose. It is also a way for the student to get to know about the college as well and gain some more information as to whether the college is a good fit for them.
Like, I don't even know where to start. Things I gotta do.
Remember, when trying to decide which college to attend, there are a number of things that you can do. Visiting the campus will help you decide if it's the right fit for you. Consider characteristics such as location, programs, faculty, and leadership opportunities. If you are in need of additional assistance, consider your support network.
Yes, it's the first day of school. I narrowed it down to one college. I know I got accepted to several, but thanks to the help that I got, I know I made the right choice.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, how's your day?
It's good. Yours?
Mine was okay. I was just preparing some food for us to eat.
I got my word letter.
Yeah, so what they say on it?
We have to pay $5,000.
$5,000? How you gonna pay for that money back? You know that I cannot afford that kind of money.
Everyone is eligible to apply for financial aid and complete their FAFSA. So even if you don't think that you'll necessarily be eligible for aid, you should definitely still complete your FAFSA if you and your family are in need of some support paying for college.
And I thought you did the first part thing. I thought it was gonna pay for everything.
Well, they paid for most of it, and they need us to get the $5,000.
I don't know where I'm gonna get that kind of money from. You didn't receive like any scholarships or any grant or anything?
I mean, I kind of don't understand how to read the word letter, so, I mean, I guess it did, but I don't understand it, so we can go talk to somebody about it.
I believe that there's a lot of funds there to help kids enter college. From me, myself, and like for myself, I feel like my school and also my job helped me a lot. I learned about FAFSA and You Aspire through my school, and they helped me set up that goal.
The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid, and when you're applying to college, many people worry about how much college is really going to cost them and their families. And so this application is something you can access online and fill in with your family's financial information, and you'll submit it to every college that you apply to. And once you submit this, colleges are then able to decide whether they're able to give you financial aid to pay for college.
Money-wise, so I had to figure out financially which way is best suits for me, which money, how much I can pay for it, and then I had to just figure out how to get aid on it. I got help with my FAFSA, so I had to write down, all my stuff that my mom had to do, gave me.
Yes, it's true that people are afraid that they're gonna get in debt and all that, but the thing is, you gotta look at your options when it comes to college, see what a college can offer you, because just because one college is giving you less money, but people say it's better, doesn't necessarily mean it's better in the sense, because a lot of colleges give you the same opportunity, but some may cost more, so it's better to go for the ones that you can actually afford, because you don't want to get out of school in debt.
I wanted to go to college, I definitely did, and I didn't know whether I wanted to go to a 2-year college or a 4-year college, because paying for a 4-year college is a lot of money, and then a 2-year college was affordable for me, because of the simple fact that I know after the 2-year college is done, I could transfer out, and then I would have 4 years of college, and I wouldn't have to pay that much because I got acceptance letters to a lot of 4-year schools, and I didn't know whether I wanted to go directly to them, and I would come out of college with debt, and I didn't really want that. So
when it comes to funding, I believe there's enough. It's just how much you want it. Like if you put a lot of effort into getting it, most likely you will get it. And also I feel like when it comes to funding and financial aid and stuff like that, I feel like they're willing to help you as long as they can tell that you really want to pursue that education. It's not a waste for them.
So in order to complete your FAFSA, you'll need a few things on hand. Firstly, you'll need your W-2 form and your most recent tax return form. You'll also need your guardian's W-2 as well as their most recent taxes. And then you'll need to just get some general information from your guardian, such as their social security number, their birth date, date of marriage if they are married, and other related information. Also really important to keep in mind is that every year that you're in college, you'll have to redo your FAFSA because the amount of aid that you could be receiving might change from year to year that you're in college, depending on your family's financial situation.
Oh, so you don't have like anyone at your school or in other places that can help you?
Guidance counselor, Miss Loss.
Okay then, so you should go and talk to her because I cannot afford that $5,000. I don't even have like any money in the bank. The bills are getting like higher every day. But I want you to go to college though.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go talk to her if you wanna come with me.
Okay, I can do that. Let me just finish preparing the thing, then we're gonna go over there.
Okay.
Paying for college was a really big concern for my family because I was the first person to be going off to college. So we made sure that, well, at least I made sure that I got everything done on time or earlier than that. So I did FAFSA and all the other programs really early. I met with my counselor and outside community programs, and I went to the college center at the local library to look up some different scholarship opportunities that were available for me.
If you are in need of additional assistance with completing your FAFSA or running into any financial aid issues, your first step should be checking in with your school guidance counselor to see if they can refer you to any additional resources or work through those challenges with you. Particularly in Boston, there's 2 really helpful resources that you can access. One is called UAspire, and the other is called ASA, or American Student Assistance. Both organizations are often based out of Boston Public High Schools, so they'll have advisors on site that you can meet with, or they have offices where you can visit them for additional assistance.
Financing college can be one of the most intimidating parts of earning your degree, but it doesn't have to be. What is important is to identify your resources, ask questions, and start early to be sure you meet all your deadlines. Everybody is eligible for aid. The first step is to apply at fafsa.ed.gov. The application is free and quick, but you must apply early and renew each year. If you need additional assistance, consider your support network.
Outside, it's nice and hot. Ball up with us.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm writing my application
What application?
for college.
You're not done with your application yet?
No. Are you?
Yeah, I've been finished with that.
We just got it last week.
No, it was mad easy.
I would say that the process of applying for college was really challenging, especially being the first-time generation going to college. You didn't know what essay to write. You didn't know any challenges that were gonna come your way. I didn't know what to write for my essay. I know that I wanted them to hear me through my essay, and I wanted them to feel, what I was feeling, especially me being the first time, going to college.
It was very stressful because, first of all, I worked at Sociedad Latina, and working there, they helped me out with the process. So I had to spend hours on that Common App. I had to do things like, essay, which I had no idea what to even write on the essay. So I had to get help from tutors and how to structure my essay so I can go to college.
The basic parts of the Common Application consist of 4 components. The first being the application, second being the letters of recommendation, third, you have your essays, And then fourth are your extracurriculars and leadership.
Like, I had friends that were with me, like, doing the whole process, and it was complicated and hard for us too, because as us being the first generation to go into college, we felt overwhelmed with all the work. Like, me and my friends, we used to be like, oh, we want to get to college, we want to get accepted together, and it's just like during the whole process of, you know, people getting letters back and we opening it together, it's just like, no, you didn't get accepted, no, you didn't get accepted.
The application itself consists of obtaining information about your personal information, your family history, as well as current courses that you may be taking. The letters of recommendation should come from a guidance counselor as well as a teacher.
Who are your people for letter of recommendation?
My boy Joe, he finished that letter of recommendation mad quick.
You need more than one person, and it has to be a teacher or a boss or something. It can't be a person like a friend or a family member.
Oh, well, they get what they get.
The third component to the common application, you have your essay. The essay has two different components. There's a short answer and there is a long answer. This is an opportunity for students to really show their writing ability as well as display their character to the admission counselors.
And I still need to write my essay.
Which one? The
personal essay.
Yeah, I did that. I did like 1-2 paragraphs and a half and sent it in.
Dude, it was supposed to be a whole page.
Oh.
It was supposed to be 300 to 500 words.
300 to 500 words?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's a smart idea to have at least someone rewrite it. I mean, like, look over it for you at the writing center, so you can check errors on it.
Oh, I only did Microsoft Word and I spell checked it. That was about it.
And you sent it out already?
Yeah, I've been sent that in.
No, I'm gonna take my time and do it. I can't play today.
All right, then I'll catch you later.
Okay, bye.
Lastly is the extracurricular section. This is a great opportunity for students to share their resume, different opportunities that they were engaged in while they were in high school, showcase their leadership and involvement. And this can be leadership within the classroom or within their high school, as well as outside of their high school community, but within their, the Boston community, let's say.
So now after all that, now I'm just waiting for, my acceptance letters. And I have to wait for, after I get my acceptance, I have to figure out which schools I have to go to. And I have to read, the award letters that I really need to go and to help me out to figure out what school best suits for you.
After getting rejected a couple of times from the college that I applied to, getting a congratulations letter actually felt good because I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to make it to college, if I had to keep applying. I didn't know why I was getting the rejection letters. I didn't know if it was because my GPA or what it was, or my essay wasn't good enough. But once I did get a letter of me getting accepted, it felt good.
When applying to colleges, there are numerous resources that a student can take advantage of. One of which is your teachers and your community advocates as well. Anyone that has been through the college process is someone a student should tap into, especially when it comes to reviewing your essay. That way they can proofread it for you. They can tell you if the content is appropriate. They can also sit down and go through all of the components of the application to just make sure your spelling is correct, your grammar is correct, and make sure you are showcasing yourself in the best possible light.
Don't lose hope. There's plenty of colleges out there. You will get accepted to one. Just because you don't get accepted to the one that you want doesn't mean that you're not gonna get accepted to a school. Just keep going at it. Keep trying your hardest. Keep writing them essays if you gotta keep writing essays after essay. Just don't give up.
The process of applying to college can be overwhelming. It's important to begin early and seek assistance when needed. Many colleges use the Common application. To apply online, visit commonapp.org. You will need basic information, including standardized test scores such as ACT, SAT, or TOEFL. For the letter of recommendation, you will need one from a guidance counselor and one from a teacher. The personal essay is often the best opportunity for your voice and personality to come through. Be sure and meet all length and format requirements. The final component is supplemental and can include an additional essay or your extracurricular activities.
Yeah, just got out of class. What's going on? Oh, no, we didn't go over much, in class today. We got our papers back. Of course, I got an A, of course. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm sure I had an A. I mean, I always do. I'll check now, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Try not to be too jealous. Okay, it says I have a D. Yeah, me, a D. I don't get Ds. I've never had a D in my life.
It's really important to not be afraid to reach out to your professors for support. Especially when you're adjusting academically, that can be a big jump. A lot of times, your high school academic experience can be really different from what it's like in college academically.
Yeah, me, a D. I don't get Ds. I've never had a D in my life. The lowest grade I've ever had in my life was a B+, and I contested that.
One of the resources that I would reach out to would be definitely the teacher. No one can help you best but your teacher. I feel like in order for you to succeed in college is to become friends with your teacher and just give them an understanding if you don't know the materials and ask a lot of questions.
The way I would fix my concern is by time management in order to prepare myself and to know when to do certain things, and that will help me get through everything.
I remember thinking about college and, having this idea that it was going to be super diverse and I was going to be able to, do tons of programs and tons of different extracurricular activities, meet tons of people.
I gotta go. I gotta call my professor and get this straightened out. Damn, that D. Doesn't make any sense.
So some resources that you could reach out to reach your challenges would be, I would say, everyone. There's, from a person earlier said, students to teachers, professors, advisors, guidance counselors. Everybody can help you in some type of way as long as you ask for it.
Your professors have worked with many freshmen who've come before you. Don't be afraid to stay after class and meet with them, or come before class and ask them questions. Use their office hours. So professors will often say, I'll be in my office at this time on this day, and I'll be happy to meet with you. So really take advantage of that, because teachers can become a lot more than just someone in the classroom, but also a lifelong mentor who can help guide you on your path to a career and just also be a great support system.
Kenneth, hey, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you making the time to come in.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts?
I don't understand. I've never had a D in my entire life. The lowest score I've ever had on any paper has been maybe a B+.
That's in high school and coming to college, it's a different standard, and you don't want to just get the minimum. You want to go above and beyond. If it just says 5 sentences, you put 5 sentences. Yeah, that's average. But if you want to be great, you want to be excellent. You got to go above and beyond. And I think other things. There's some resources out there on campus that you can go to. There's a writing center and a resource center. They'll help you out. So if you turn this in on time, you can turn it in earlier. They can go through it with you, give you feedback, and then you can make the changes and turn it in. It'll totally improve your grade.
Oftentimes, students who are new to a college campus might experience culture shock. So, meaning the place where you're coming from is very different from the college environment that you're faced with.
Coming in with this idea that it was going to be great, I was going to have, all this independence and be on my own, it was the complete opposite. I did enjoy in the beginning being on my own. And I did, enjoy meeting new people. However, it was the same kind of people that I met. I didn't really meet a diverse group of people.
Whether it's because you're a student of color on a predominantly white campus, or you're a low-income student, or you're from a rural area and now you're going to an urban campus.
I feel going into a new atmosphere in a new college, there's going to be a lot of different races. Even if I'm Spanish or Latina, I don't feel like I'll have a problem with that, because there'll be other Spanish people that will be there. Not only that, there'll be other cultures that I can learn from.
I did miss being away from home, and I think it was because, I was surrounded by all the same kind of person. I was used to being, in the city with a large, diverse group of people, And then, so being there made me miss home. I missed my family.
But all of those are challenges that many people are faced with, and there are resources on campus, such as counseling centers to reach out to. Most college campuses have free counseling services, as well as something called an inclusion center, where you can meet with an advisor and just discuss these feelings that you're experiencing and meet other students who are facing those same experiences.
Right. There's also tutoring centers on campus as well. So
I'm usually the tutor.
Well, that's okay, and so now you can see put yourself in the other people's shoes now. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody needs help in different areas. So this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the other resources that are here available. And lastly, like if there's I have a couple students in the class that are doing really well. So if you want to work one-on-one, it might be easier to do that. I can put you in touch with another student.
Adjusting to life as a first-year student can come with some challenges. If the curriculum is more academically rigorous, talk to your professors for advice on how to succeed and utilize your resources such as the writing or tutoring centers. You may experience some initial culture shock. Visit the inclusion centers or reach out to other students or advisors for connections. To make the transition easier, take advantage of your resources on campus. Stop by your professor's office hours, visit the tutoring or writing centers, or reach out to other students through the Campus Inclusion Center.
How you been?
Yeah, I've been great, man.
Yeah, it's been a whole entire year. So how's college treating you?
I'm in 2-year college now, and it's great for me because it's affordable and it's easy to get there.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Me, it's I gotta get used to the dorm life and the professors and the grades. Cause it's just like and then we're trying to make friends as well. So it's like I don't know, man. So you'll come through though. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm bored, just getting in there and stuff. So come through, man.
Yeah, I will.
All right,
man. Good luck, man.
Yeah, I'll see you later, man. All right.
Yeah.